What makes a good mustache? Do you accept women too? Could I raise my income level by simply growing a mustache? Who would be your favorite mustache of all time? All right, a Yakkin with you, Jagoff, and we are here at the Bigham Tavern in Mount Washington, which, by the way, is the Pittsburgh Best Burger Award winner. This is the Hangover Helper, and it's quite the burger. So I'm gonna let that sit there and let you drool over it since it's no fun looking at me. But our guest here at the Bigham Tavern is Dr. Paul Causgrove of the American Mustache Institute. Dr. Causgrove, welcome to the program.
You're welcome. Happy to be here.
Well, are you really?
I couldn't be happier. It's great to get in with the bald-faced propaganda machine that is the clean-shaven majority and be able to spout the truth of the sexually dynamic mustached American lifestyle. So we appreciate the opportunity to be here and tell you a little bit about your American Mustache Institute.
In your terms, what makes a good mustache?
Well, really, we look at, there's no such thing as a bad mustache. I hate to say this to your face, but really there's only a bad person who does not own or operate a mustache. With that said, through the think tank that we employ at the American Mustache Institute, Mustache Forward, we've come to debate some of the more philosophical aspects of the mustache lifestyle. So, when you bring up that you may not have a mustache, does it make you a bad person necessarily? No. Some mustaches are worn on the heart.
I'm not one that could do a lot of work where I just have a little pencil thing there. To me, that takes a whole lot more time than I ever want to put into it. But your mustache certainly is something of a fascination, a piece of art.
You know, I don't necessarily wake up this handsome every day. Could I do this without a mustache? Absolutely not. With the aid of the lower nose forestry unit, we're able to reach pinnacles that men have not seen in years. Not really since the heydays of the 1970s have we collectively as a gender looked this good.
Do you accept women too?
Like I said, women are key to our lifestyle.
With some significant mustaches.
There are. I personally have my own mother to thank for my mustache genes.
How did the American Mustache Institute get to Pittsburgh?
Some of the major chief executives, the chancellors of the universities, they were pretty paramount in putting in the bid to bring us to Pittsburgh. Formerly, up until July of 2013, the Institute's headquarters were based in St. Louis, of course, under the shadow of the world's largest mustache, the Golden Arc. When we moved here, we came with the support of our city government. We are located here in Mount Washington. Our councilwoman, Teresa Cale Smith, also the leader of the Mustache Caucus on the Pittsburgh City Council, worked with us. We've come up with a strong economic plan. We plan to bring about $2 billion in economic windfall to Pittsburgh by the year 2600.
You know, some people say blondes have more fun. Do mustache wearers have more fun?
Well, I present to you this. Has anyone ever walked up to you at an establishment and bought you a beer and complimented your freshly shaved face?
No.
Never.
No, never. I get it. Could I raise my income level by simply growing a mustache, do you think?
Well, actually, we have partnered with Wall of the Wall Trimming and Grooming family last year to do a mustache and facial hair in the workplace study. We worked with over 1,500 respondents nationwide and found that in management positions, actually the mustache garners one a higher net income annually. The average increase with a mustache is around 37.5%. Also, a few years ago, we partnered with the U.S. Congress to lobby for what we called the Stash Act, which was a $250 annual refund for those who employ a mustache or other facial haired attributes to basically cover expenses for grooming. If America wants to lead the world in education, in safety, and all sorts of liberties, we should be leading in handsomeness.
Who would be your favorite mustache of all time?
I've always been a big fan of Salvador Dali. John Oates, who I had the pleasure of meeting this past summer and presenting him with his inaugural portrait for the Hall of Fame, which is also located in
the Hall of Fame.
We were fortunate enough to induct 25 individuals across 6 different categories, and John Oates was one. He made a special point to meet us and to accept his official portrait, signed one for the gallery. It was a beautiful experience for everyone.
I'm about to eat this Hangover Helper burger from Bingham Tavern, and it has sauce and all kinds of things in it, an egg, and I can just simply wipe my mouth clean, my upper lip clean, where I think that would be pure torture for you.
I wouldn't say tortured. You know, anything that's great doesn't come easy. I will say that, you know, if you decide one day to grow a mustache, this is a good start. There are a few things we look for to feed the beast, if you will. Protein. I know this burger has extra egg on top of a pretty large beef patty. That's great. Bourbon. It's that great natural mustache enhancer.
Really?
Slow pitch recreational softball has been known to invigorate the follicles of the upper lip.
Wow. I don't know, I think it all seems so simple. I mean, simple. I'm looking for simple.
Well, if you want simple, just don't shave, you jagoff.